Welcome back to the Fit Minute Podcast, where we talk all things health, fitness, and lifestyle. I hope you enjoy the show. Welcome back to this week's Fit Tip. I'm your host, Gabby Mazer, and on this week's episode, we are going to talk about how to get better sleep. So first, I want to discuss why are there reasons that we aren't sleeping well to begin with. Why are we exhausted all the time? Well, obviously, there are things out of our control like age, lifestyle, medication, and obviously underlying medical conditions that we don't necessarily know about. But some reasons that we're not getting great sleep to begin with would be like poor sleep habits, caffeine and alcohol, smoking, stress and anxiety, which is a big one for a lot of people, chronic health conditions, and even sleep apnea. So those things are things that disturb our sleep. Even parasites can also disturb our sleep, or if we're having liver or organ issues that we may not know about, gut issues that we may not know about. So those are things that will disturb our sleep and cause us to have trouble sleeping, trouble getting to sleep, trouble staying asleep. So for those of us that are chronically tired, maybe you're not getting good, deep sleep. So today I want to discuss how to improve the quality of sleep that you get when you are asleep. So some things that we can do to help us get better sleep at night is to stop electronics at least 30 minutes before bed. So electronics emit a blue light that your brain perceives as sunlight. So in order to stop your brain perceiving sunlight and thinking it's daytime still, if you shut down all electronics at least 30 minutes before bedtime, your brain will start to slow down and think it's now nighttime. Making your room a dark, cool, quiet place, an oasis, even using like a noise machine, blackout curtains, maybe some dark colors in the room. I don't know if you like dark colors, but you don't have to. That's painting your room and remodeling, but don't have to do that. But making it an oasis, making it a dark, cool place, even keeping it, they say, between like low to mid 60s, which I definitely don't do. That's not for me, but keeping it in the mid 60s is ideal. So keeping your room cool and dark and a quiet place helps us to sleep better, get a deeper sleep. Keeping a regular schedule. So we all have our sleep habits. I'm sure many of you are scrolling at night, scrolling TikTok, Instagram, or whatever social media is out there, or watching TV before bed. Guilty of that. I definitely watch TV before bed. But shutting that stuff down, and keeping a regular schedule. So if you have a regular routine, what's your routine at night? Brush your teeth, maybe taking a bath, or doing whatever your routine is, and making sure that your schedule is the same. Go to bed at the same time, waking up at the same time. I go to bed around 11 o'clock every night, and I wake up around 6:30 to 7. So it doesn't have to be exactly the same time, but within a close period of time. So your body knows that now it's time to go to sleep. I definitely start to shut down. My eyes start to get a little glossy right before around 11 o'clock. So your body knows that it's time to go to sleep, and will definitely tell you like, okay, now it's bedtime. But keeping a regular schedule is a really good one. Getting enough sleep, having at least 7 hours of sleep. Our bodies, especially as adults, need 7 hours of sleep each night. Again, like I said, your bedtime routine. What's your bedtime routine? What are you doing at night? Are you scrolling? Are you scrolling your TikToks? Are you on your computer? Are you doing that right before bed? Shut it down. Are you taking a bath? Your bedtime routine should be something you do to relax, chill out, calm your mind. I know so many of us have stress, have anxiety, have so many thoughts, and maybe you lie in bed at night just thinking and your mind is racing. So if you like audiobooks or like to take a bath or journaling is a great way to get your thoughts out of your head and onto a piece of paper before you go to bed, or even setting up a to-do list for the next day. Get it out of your head, and then lie down. Those thoughts are down. They're on a piece of paper. They should no longer be in your mind. Have that routine. Do it every single night, and do it in the same order. So your mind, your body knows, this is my routine. This is what we do. This is what we're doing every single night. I finished my journal. I set it down. Now it's time to sleep. So those are some great things to do. Limiting alcohol and caffeine. So obviously we know that alcohol disrupts sleep, but so does caffeine. Having caffeine during the day, but you definitely don't want to have it in the afternoon, like 6, 7 cups of coffee. I know some people have. Let's cut it back. Keep it to 1, maybe 2 cups of coffee if you want to have that second cup of coffee, but keep it in the daytime, keep it in the morning. So you're not having that in the afternoon because that will absolutely disturb your sleep. So try to limit that, even limit your alcohol intake. If you know you're going to be drinking alcohol, just know that you're going to have a not so great night of sleep that night, but try to not do it the next night so you can get better at sleep that night, the next night. And 15 to 30 minutes of sunlight. So getting vitamin D in the morning when you wake up, it helps to rejuvenate you, helps to get your vitamin D, wake you up in the morning. That's a great way to help you get sleep at night. So those are some really great ways to help you get sleep. Obviously, like I said, there are underlying conditions. There are other things that may not necessarily be your fault. If you're taking medications that interrupt your sleep, if you're getting older, maybe you're going through menopause, lifestyle habits like jobs. Obviously, if your job is an evening job and you work the night shift, maybe your job is different every day and you don't go to work the same time every day. Those are things that are going to affect that as well. But if you're doing all these things, if you're doing meditations, if you're taking baths, if you're using melatonin, if you're trying all these things and none of that is working, obviously you want to consult a physician, consult your doctor, and they can help you. You can work through things and see if there are underlying conditions. So try some things. Try to do, whatever you can to help yourself sleep. If you're getting better sleep, great. But yeah, we all want to sleep. Sleep is so super important. That's your restorative moment. That's your time for your body to rejuvenate, to give you more energy for the next day, your digestion. Lots of things are happening when you sleep. So you want to have that good, deep sleep. But like I said, here are all the things that I do to help me sleep. Not every night. I am guilty of a lot of things like watching TV late at night. Sometimes I do scroll on my social media, but taking baths is one that I do pretty much every night. I try to do that as much as possible. I do listen to like rainfall and sometimes night meditations. That really helps me get into a deep sleep. But try to get your better sleep. If you have any questions, you can always reach out to me or always reach out to your physician. They can help you with that as well. So that's been this week's Fit Tip. How do I get better sleep? Please feel free to reach out to me at any time. If you have any questions about my Destination Fitcations, you can always go to destinationfitcation.com and find out more information on that as well. So thank you so much for listening. We will see you all next week.